Good morning! Sunday school from home today. Today we are talking about John chapter 9, verses 1 through 11. Okay, it was talking about a man born blind. So the first thing that we would do in Sunday school, which you get to do at home, is to go get a piece of paper and some markers or a pencil or something. And I want you to try to draw a picture with your eyes closed. Okay? It's one thing I want you to do. Go ahead and pause the video and try to draw a picture with your eyes closed. How was that? Was it difficult to draw a picture with your eyes closed? Did the picture turn out the way that you wanted it to? What are some things that you like to do that would be really hard to do if you couldn't see anything? That's what happened to this man. He was born blind. He never was able to see a single thing, okay? Now, I want you to get your Bibles. If you don't have them, go ahead and pause the video one more time and go and grab your Bibles, and I want you to open it to the book of John. John is in the New Testament, like we've been learning: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. John chapter 9, verse 1, okay? All right, I want you to go ahead and read the chapter, verses 9 through 12, okay? John chapter 9, 1 through 12. Pause the video while you read out loud together. All right, so let's talk about that story. One day as Jesus and his followers, which are his disciples, were walking along the road, they saw a man who couldn't see. The man had never seen his parents, his home, or a beautiful sunrise. He had lived in darkness since he was born. And since the man couldn't see, he couldn't get a job. He had to beg to get money. Jesus stopped by the man, and he knelt on the ground and made some mud in the dirt and put it on the blind man's eyes. The blind man didn't know what he had put on his eyes. And then Jesus told him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam. The pool of Siloam was a place where people who were poor or sick went to bathe. It was a special place for them to go. So we don't know if somebody led the man to the pool or if he had a walking cane and could find his way. But the man obeyed Jesus' commands, and he went and washed. And once he washed the mud off of his eyes, suddenly he could see. And the people were amazed at what had happened. They all were like, "Is that the same man?" Some said, "No, it just looks like him." But others said, "Yes, that is the exact same man." So I want you guys to think about that and talk about it with your siblings or with your mom and dads for a minute. What would it be like to be healed by Jesus? Okay? What would it be like to obey Jesus' every command, even if it didn't make any sense to you at all? The man believed in Jesus' power to heal him, and that's one of the things that saved him. So we are going to do an experiment, okay? I have a plastic button here. You see that? And then an empty glass. I'm going to drop my plastic button into the glass. See how it falls down here to the bottom? It just sits there, doesn't do anything. Now I have a glass with soda water in it. It's nice and clear so you guys can see, okay? Same button. I'm going to drop it in, and I want you to watch what happens to the button. It floats all the way back up to the top. Let's see if I can tilt the glass. It's hard for you guys to see it. It's floating at the very top though, okay? When we can believe in Jesus' power, then he can take all of those worries that we hold like buttons sometimes and make them light again, because he has the power to do that because he's God's son. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I miss seeing you in class today, and I'll make another video for next week and any other weeks that we need to. All right? Stay safe. Mwah!